Welcome back to another Blender tutorial. Today, I will be showing the basics of VFX in Blender while making this. So, let's get started. Delete the cube, add a plane, scale it accordingly. In the edit mode, subdivide it to maybe 5 or 7. Select the faces on one end, turn on proportional editing, and move them up the Z-axis to create a curve like this. If you want, you can subdivide the plane. Something like 2 would be enough. Now in edit mode, select everything and extrude down. Select these faces and scale them down along the Z-axis. Pull them up for a more proper shape. Shade it smooth. You can turn on cavity for a better looking viewport. Now, for the liquid, add a cube, scale it like this. Make sure it is a bit above the ground. Make sure it doesn't go beyond the land. In edit mode, bevel this edge. Don't make it too high poly, as it would slow down the baking process. Shade it smooth. Press K and add a location keyframe. Go to frame 30, then move up the cube. Add another location keyframe. At frame 50, copy the first keyframe. Repeat this a few times till you have something like this. Now, go to the graph editor. Uncheck X and Y locations. Select the Z graph. Press in and go to modifiers. Select cycles. This will make the animation repeat itself throughout the timeline. Like this. Add rocks to the ground. I am using the polygon add-on for them. Link will be in the bio. These are all free models. Just import them. I am using this rock model. Scale it accordingly. Add other objects for a more natural look, like this. To the ground, add a fluid modifier and set it to effector. Do the same for the obstacles too. Give a fluid modifier to the cube and set it to flow. Set the type to liquid and behavior to inflow. Now, for the domain, add a cube. Scale it accordingly. Make sure that the cube does not go beyond the land, especially on the liquid side, to avoid spilling. Something like this would do the job. Now, add a fluid domain modifier. Set it to liquid and the resolution to 128. Increase if you want. Don't bake it right now. Instead, open a new VFX project. Open the video you want to motion track. I am using this video. I got it from Pexels. Now at frame 1, click on Set Scene Frame, then click on Prefetch. Then, detect features. Here, you can adjust the number of markers. If you want many, set the distance to 70. Make sure the threshold is set to 0. I don't really need that many, so a value of 100 would be enough. Now, click Track Forward. It should look like this. Many of them are tracking perfectly. While some like these have lost their tracks, we need to clean them for a proper track. For that, go to Solve. Click on Filter Tracks and set the threshold to 10 pixels. Now delete these problematic trackers. Here, add 2 distinct frames as the keyframe. Make sure you turn on focal length before clicking on the Solve camera motion. A solve error of 1.9 pixels is fine, but we can do better. For that, click on Clean Tracks, give the rep projection a value of 1, and delete them. Solving now is giving a result of 0.3 pixels, more than enough. Now, select 3 markers on the screen. And click on Floor. As you can see, the axes have shifted. Now, select this and set it as origin. Now, make this as the y-axis, and this is the x-axis. If you're satisfied with how the viewport looks, click on Set Tracking Scene. As you can see, a cube and a plane has been added to the scene. Now, add layout. Now, in the camera properties, maximize the opacity. Delete these, as they won't be needed. Add a plane. In the edit mode, delete only 3 vertices. Drag this vertex to one corner of the screen. Extrude it to the other corners, in the form of a plane, like this. Now merge the end vertices by the center. Then, press F to fill the region. Scale the plane as such it covers the entire surface of the phone. Repeat this for the other objects too. Here is how it should look. I have also added the beach. I have baked the fluid simulation too. This is how it looks. After baking, you can remove the source object. For the background, first turn on Transparent in the render panel. Then in the Object Properties, turn on Shadow Catcher. Also turn off visibility in the renders. This will allow the background objects to only catch the shadow of the beach. Now, go to the shader editor. Go to World, then add any Interior Studio HDRI as an image texture. Before we give any material to the beach, separate the upper surface, as you can see in the viewport. Give any sandy PBR texture to the upper layer. I am using this from the add-on. For the base area, I am just making it yellow. Now, for the ocean, I am using this shader node, which I got from the tutorial by CG Geek. Link will be in the bio. These color ramps determine the color of the ocean. Let me just isolate these. Now, if I go to the rendered viewport, you can see how the ocean looks. This ramp controls how much light passes through, while this controls the color. The white color controls the blending of the ocean at the shoreline. Create a gradient like this. If I minimize the white amount, you can see the entire shoreline becomes blue. For more in-depth explanation, check out the CG Geek's tutorial. He explains every step of the process. You can now render the animation, but make sure that the frame rate of the animation matches the motion track video. Here are all the rendered image sequences. These all have transparent backgrounds. Let me open one of them. it should look like this. By the way, I have also added these chairs which I got from Blender Kit. Since I have already rendered the animation, I can delete everything. Now, to add the beach to the final video, go to the Compositing tab. All these nodes were automatically added during the motion tracking. You can delete all these. Keep only the original video and the alpha over node. Connect the video to the alpha over node. Add an image node. Open the folder containing those image sequences. Select everything and click on Open Image. This should add the entire image sequence. Now, connect it to the alpha over node. Make sure the video is above the image sequence. As you can see, it has added the beach to the video. To align it properly, add a transform node. Using all these parameters, you can align the image sequences accordingly. But it is kind of complicated, so instead of this, I used Kdenlive. Just make sure the FPS matches. There are a lot of tools we can use. To add the image sequence, click on Project and then Add Clip. Select the first frame, turn this on, and click OK. Drag the added clip to the first video channel. Then similarly add the video clip. Then drag it to a video channel below the beach. As you can see, it has already aligned everything perfectly. Now, you can add different effects to them for a better color grading. To the background video, I am adding a color contrast. If I maximize everything, you can already see a massive difference from the original. I am adding exposure too. A value of 0.03 should be enough. If you're satisfied, render the video from the project dropdown. So, this marks the end of this tutorial. If there is any more doubts, just write them in the comments. Take care. See you in the next tutorial.